So students, now we are going to take an example of a 3-digit number, right? So it will be a 3-digit number. So our place value will be ones, tens and hundred. So my 3-digit numbers are 781 minus 432. So what is the first step that I'm going to do is I'm going to write the place values ones, tens and hundred at the top, right? Because it's a 3-digit number, ones, tens and hundred, ones, tens and hundred. So we are going to write ones, tens and hundred. Now what we have to do, we will write 781 is equals to and 432 is equals to. We have two different numbers. The greater number will always be at the top and the smaller will be at bottom. It's a rule of subtraction, right? So 781, let's start writing 781. 781. This is 700. 80 will comes in tens place and this 1 will comes in ones place. Now see this 432. This is 400. 30 in tens place and 2 in ones place. Now put the signs of subtraction here and just start subtracting the number. We can't subtract 2 from 1. So what we are going to do, we are asking 8 to give 1 to this 1. So this 8 will give 1 to this number and it will become 11. It will not become 2. Remember, no. It is not going to be 2. It will become 11. And this 8 will reduce this to 7. The 0 will remain as it is. Right. There will be no changes in these number because they are not borrowing. This 8 is not borrowing number from 700. So there will be no such changes here. Now let's start performing subtraction. Students, better it's a very good way to first take all the borrows and then start subtraction. Otherwise, what you do, you just borrow the number, then subtract, then change the number here, then change the number here. It will create a little mess. After performing your subtraction, you forget what you have to do in the next step. So better to borrow the number first, subtract the number from the top and then perform your subtraction, right? So let's start. 11, 2. We have to minus 11 from 2. So if I'll subtract 11 from 2, so it's very easy way, right? I'll tell you one more easy way. 11, you know the backward counting? Okay, take your fingers, just take, you have just two numbers, 2 you have to subtract, just take 2. 11, 10, 9. So my number is 9. Just perform backward counting for subtraction. It's a very common way and a quick way of performing subtraction. What you have to do, let's take it one more time. My number is 11 and I have to subtract 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm taking my 2 fingers and I'll say backward counting quickly. You are all now are grown up, right? So it should be in your tip. What should be in your tip? It should be in your tip to say backward counting verbally. Instead of writing, you should know it verbally, right? So my number is 11. Now I have to go backward 2 times. So one time I'm going backward 10 and one time I'm going it backward 9. So my number is 9. In the same way 7 is here. And how many backward I have to go? 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. So my number is 4. And don't forget to put the 0 here, which you usually forget. Same way here, 0, 0. Now 7 is there and 4. Now let's start the backward counting. 6, 5, 4 and 3. So my number is 3. 349. Now student, don't leave the number like this. I have we have done the method of compacting a number. If this type of number is given, how we are going to write the answer. Just try to read the number and you will able to write the compact form of it. 349. How we write 349? It's 349. So this is our answer.